The oceans, which cover 2/3 of the surface of our planet, are home to countless ecosystems. The coral reefs are found throughout the tropical zone, with a distribution which is conditioned by the marine tides. The Red Sea, situated on the northern edge of this zone, is a virtual sanctuary of tropical marine life. Hurghada is undoubtedly the most important city on the Egyptian Red Sea coast. It is well connected by both land and air with Cairo and has modern tourist complexes and an attractive port. The Thalassie was waiting there for us. This magnificent motorboat had set out from the Spanish island of Majorca with sufficient time in hand, so that when we arrived in Hurghada by air, the captain had already sorted out all the necessary formalities. Impatient to begin our adventure, we set sail for one of the most famous diving areas in the whole world. For the first few miles, we are accompanied by a heavy traffic of small boats which are transporting dozens of divers who have come from all parts of the world. Unable to resist the temptation any longer, we decide to make our first dive ahead of schedule. With the aid of underwater motors, we make a rapid reconnaissance of the area, which is enough to convince us to begin our filming right there. Magnificent Acropolis, which show off their beautiful structure and the multitude of fish of different species, remind us that we have come into contact once again with the incredible biological wealth of the Red Sea reefs. We can see before us the disconcerting variety of forms of life which is characteristic of these waters. On our way to the surface, we stop a few moments so that a shoal of restless anteaters may satisfy their curiosity about us. Our impatience eased, we head for Ras Mohammed. Situated in the extreme south of the Sinai Peninsula, this rocky formation with its unmistakable outline tells us that we have arrived at one of the spots dreamed of by thousands of divers the world over. The underwater slopes of Ras Mohammed are, with reason, greatly famed. In the areas where the seabed lies at a depth of 30 meters, one can see shoals of snapper, butterfly fish, emulones, surgentfish, lujanos and many others, apart from the coral trout and grouper, which live among the crevices in the coral rock. Dense formations of squirrelfish and soldierfish appear in the areas of semi-darkness, displaying their beautiful red color in the glare of our spotlights. We can see from over 50 meters the spectacular whip and gorgonia corals, which usually have their polyps open because of the scarcity of light. As we ascend slowly to the surface, we observe the presence of several Napoleon fish above our heads, circling around as if expecting something from us. The Napoleon fish are some of the most famous inhabitants of Ras Mohammed. Their imposing size, which can exceed 1.5 meters, and their peaceful nature are a delight for divers who usually feed them boiled eggs, something these fish seem to have a particular liking for. It's also possible to see the mythical shark here, so this spot doesn't lack even that exciting experience. We now make our way to the Straits of Tiran. We sail parallel to the arid coast of the Sinai Peninsula in the direction of Sharm el-Sheikh. This whole area is full of wonderful diving spots, and the enthusiasts who come here often arrive in picturesque means of transport.